Are you all right? You having some sort of?
We're talking about stealing shit, right?
Oh God!
And, I went through my apartment and the distance from things that I can still reach with my headphones on.
Thank you.
To try and find what was stolen. So I've got this glass.
It's a Glencairn
barn.
Glencairn glass. What?
I can't hear you.
It was a Glencairn glass.
Yeah, this Glencairn glass. I stole that from a bar in Tulsa.
Okay.
I've got this stapler that I stole from my high school German teacher.
Okay, you've
Sorry,
told
Mr.
that
Mossberg.
story. You've told me that story.
I've got this roll of tape that I don't know where it came from, but I'm pretty sure I stole it.
Now that is not gaffer's tape, is it?
Yeah, it is.
It is? Okay. So you're going to bitch at me over using 3 inches of gaffer's tape on the bonus
You're using
episode.
my white gaff tape, which I did purchase.
Listen, but you've got a whole fucking stolen roll, and you're going to bitch
Of
at
black.
me. I don't care. I didn't care what color I used.
Well, I care.
Why?
Because the white is more expensive than the black.
That's racist.
Yeah. I've got this hole punch. This hole punch was just left in a room where I ate lunch a lot, and I wanted a hole punch for home. I didn't want to buy one, so stole that.
Why did you need a hole punch for home? Like, what was so pressing that you were like, I'm going to steal a hole punch?
I have to punch holes in lots of stuff for my scripts. All my script. I don't have any scripts here right now, but all my scripts are in 3-ring binders.
Huh?
I'll show them when I'm out in North Carolina. I'll show them to you. And really, I don't consider this stolen. I call it tactically acquired because, like, if I was walking through a field and I just saw this hole punch, like, there's no way to verify who owns this hole punch. Like, okay, well, I'm gonna take care of this.
Oh, you're going to adopt it? You're going to assume responsibility of the hole puncher?
This drill and all of my hand power tools I stole from my high school. Sorry, Booker T.
You are a son of a bitch. Steal. Those are expensive as fuck.
Yeah, well, fuck them, Buck. And
I mean,
finally, this crescent wrench.
Hey, that's a nice crescent
I have a rule
wrench.
now. A few years ago, I loan out crescent wrenches. I loan out my wrenches. Hold on, let me grab.
That's a banging hot crescent wrench. Dead air, dead air. It's lots of fucking dead air.
So in theater, we use crescent wrenches for lighting. An 8-inch crescent wrench is the optimal lighting tool, the optimal basic lighting tool.
Right.
What I use instead is I have this teardrop tool.
Okay. I
It's
see it
got,
there.
It's got multiple functions in there. That it's been machined out so it fits in your palm of your hand for focusing lights. And then I use this ratchet. It's a swivel head ratchet, and then the
green.
pins. Instead of
that's
a
cool.
regular socket, it's got pins.
That's cool as fuck. I like
Did you say
that.
Yeah, it's great. So whereas like other people, they're having to adjust with their thumb, their little crescent wrench to get it down. I just slap this fucker on there, and
Yeah.
the light is focused. So this is my wrench. This is what I carry around all the time.
I'm
But,
stealing
you know,
that when I get to
before
your
I got
house,
that-
buddy.
Go ahead.
I'm stealing that when I get to your house, buddy.
Yeah. Good luck finding it. Before that, I had a crescent wrench, and then every so often, like I would forget my wrench, and I just swing by a hardware store and buy another 8-inch crescent wrench. So I had a few of them, and I would go to calls with idiots who didn't bring a wrench, and I'd be like, "Oh, hey, here, you want to borrow this one? Just give it back to me at the end of the call." End of the call comes around. What happens?
You don't get it back.
No one's got my phone. Like, they just disappeared. Where? Oh, I said, I thought I gave it to somebody. I set it down on this thing. Like now it's my responsibility to go hunt around because you couldn't be bothered. So instead of cutting everybody off, what I started doing was anytime I saw a wrench sitting alone, I just tactically acquire it, throw it in my back pocket. If later in the evening someone was like, "Oh, hey, is that my crescent wrench?" I'd be like, "Oh yeah, sure." At one time I had 6 crescent wrenches in my back pockets. That I had just found. I got home and I'm just like pulling them out, throwing them on the desk. Like, I guess these are all mine now. So yeah, I steal lots of crescent wrenches.
Well, the problem is someone did that to me one time, and the tool that they stole off of me was one that I had borrowed from someone else, and I had to pay the guy for his $30 whatever it was that got stolen while I was using it.
Oh, you fucked up, Buck.
Because assholes like you, oh, look at this tool just laying here. It's none of my business. Well, mine now.
So you left it somewhere.
Okay, I left it at my desk in my office that is not accessible from inside the plant. You have to go outside of the plant, go around to my office.
That's actual theft. What I'm talking about is like, I'll be up on a catwalk and there'll just be a wrench sitting somewhere, or someone will leave a crescent wrench in the sound booth. Like, why is there a crescent wrench? This wrench was left in the sound booth. Like, why was anybody in here with a crescent wrench? Nothing in the sound booth uses crescent wrenches.
I'm going to start tactically acquiring things from your house every time I go over there now.
And I'll start tactically slicing your tires.